So, the subject of art comes up. You always think that all art is public, except what some artist makes for himself. No, there's a real category called public art. And here to explain it is a public artist, Jeff Zischke, who's got a gallery and a cafe coming up, and we'll talk more about that.
Okay.
But I want to know about public art. What makes it public?
Well, that's a big question. Well, there's different kinds of public art. For instance, I make temporary public art and I make permanent public art. So it's something that to be enjoyed and appreciated, interacted with by the public. So, for instance, I've used different kinds of materials, from plastics to metals to computer-aided lighting, that make a temporary sculpture environment. Or I do permanent sculptures that I have that are using with stainless steel and Corten steel, and they're bolted permanently to a site. Yeah.
So if one of those artists making something in, say, in Canto Park, in the trees, and the entire thing is a creative effort on his part, for the general public who can walk through, that's a form of public art?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, what I do is I enter competitions generally, or people call me and want me to do something for their environment, whether it's urban or whether it's in the desert or wherever,
or the people
Europe.
at Westworld.
Or people at Westworld, right.
Remind everybody about that piece of very familiar art.
Yeah, I did a sculpture there called Impulsion that's 24 feet tall and 40 feet long, made entirely out of stainless steel square tubing with welded end caps that has 837 pieces, like pickup sticks, but it looks like a horse.
But it is one of the most familiar and recognizable pieces that you've done.
I think it's one of them, yeah, it's one of them.
You hear the phrase, nothing is new in the field of art, because people have been painting and sculpting and creating since the beginning of time. But augmented reality, that sounds like something new.
It is. It's taken a whole different dimension. I love keeping up with anything that's new and modern, and augmented reality is the idea of taking a 3D model and putting it into your current space. So do you want me to kind of show you basically what you...
please, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
What you generally do is you have like a QR code, and with your phone, you take a picture of the QR code, and then there's a marker, there's kind of an image that relates only to that sculptural element. So then you do that, and then all of a sudden it'll pop in your phone, and you can see on top of it, around it, you can walk around the sculpture. It's really an amazing, it's just takes sculpture to a new level. That's what I love about it.
So you don't consider yourself a traditionalist?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I'm the next modern, I'm looking at the next thing to do to create with, that's all. They're all different tools and different ways that my mind keeps working on different and new projects.
Is augmented reality always 3D?
Well, yes, in a way. I mean, for instance, you can walk into a portal that you can see a 3D environment that's actually, that it appears more flat, or you can have a 3D model that you can walk around.
What if instead I walk into your gallery? How about that for a segue?
Yeah.
Instead of walking into that portal, I walk into your gallery. First, I'd have to know where it was.
Yeah, it's 7172 East Main Street, Old Town Scottsdale.
And when I walk in, will I be able to tell the difference between that and some of the other traditional galleries on Main Street?
Absolutely. Well, mine is, it's design focused. I have a lot of design elements, furniture, furnishings, jewelry, 3D printed things like rings and jewelry. But also it's, I have a cafe in there, and so it's trying to get something that's more interesting and different and interactive.
I just love the idea that I can come in, appreciate art, and have a cup of coffee.
Yes, absolutely.
And a roll or a sandwich. I mean,
yeah, I'm working on protein squares and different things like that. And also it's kind of, I'm embracing the Hispanic and Spanish culture. So that's a big part of my, the cafe. I serve what's called Zortado, which is an espresso-based drink, and then also a Zolador, which is a pour-over. And so I've designed this cool looking figurative element that you put a muslin filter in with coffee and you do a pour over, and it's really it's kind of inspired from Costa Rica.
Okay, not just the gallery, but also the cafe.
Yeah.
Nothing like Grandma used to make.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, listen, I don't expect you to be able to spell Zischke.
Yeah.
If you run into him, it's just Jeff, that remarkable new artist. But tell everybody the name of the gallery.
Zischke Design Gallery Cafe.
Oh, so they're going to have to learn to spell it.
They will,
Look it
I
up.
know, yeah, that's it.
And again, the address?
7172 East Main Street, Old Town Scottsdale, just west of Scottsdale Road.
I'll see you there for one of those
awesome.
very interesting
Looking
coffee
forward
drinks.
to it.
And I'll see you next time, too.
And the official opening of the Zischke Design Gallery and Cafe is tomorrow night from 4 to 7 p.m. and it's located, as he said, on Main Street in Old Town Scottsdale. Come on back, see what's happening around the valley on The Mix.